ladies and gentlemen. A warm good evening to one and all. We are all here today to celebrate the prestigious Dhanam Business Summit and Award Night 2014. For the past many years, Dhanam D-Day has become synonymous with the day Kerala celebrates business success. And this year's event marks the silver jubilee of Dhanam. Yes, 25 years of keeping positive thoughts alive in the minds of Keralites. 25 years of celebrating success, identifying business opportunities, applauding business achievers, and highlighting best practices in every field. Dhanam spreads the spirit of positive thinking everywhere. And this is indeed a special day to reaffirm the Dhanam policy to make a difference to Kerala's business scene.
Today is a landmark in the history of Dhanam. Our annual celebration of success is coinciding with our 25th anniversary celebrations. And we all are excited by the large presence of well-wishers like you all. 25 years is a long journey for any organization. It was tough, adventurous, challenging, and at times frustrating, but overall exciting. And we are glad and proud that we could stand before you after 25 years with a creditable track record. When we look back, we feel proud that we were witnesses to momentous changes in the state, and we too had a significant share in shaping it, or in some cases, even driving it. Look at some of the landmarks. Today, Dhanam is Kerala's #1 business magazine, with a loyal leadership comprising businessmen, professionals, entrepreneurs, housewives, and students. It's evolving as a magazine for every home. Over the years, Dhanam could play a positive and significant role in changing the mindset of Malayalis. Inspiring success stories, emerging business opportunities, focus on best practices, and appreciation of achievers have made a lasting impact on the Malayali mindset. Today, good business and businessmen have become respectable. Profit is no more a dirty word. Entrepreneurship is encouraged at home and in the society at large. Dhanam has inspired many an entrepreneur to start new businesses, scale up the existing businesses, and go national and global. It has also inspired professionals to achieve excellence in their chosen profession. I can see many in the audience coming from different parts of Kerala who got inspired by Dhanam and scaled new heights in their fields. We are also proud to say that though we are based in Kerala, the two other magazines of the group are global leaders in their respective segments. Rubber Asia is Asia's largest circulated magazine on rubber, and Polymers and Tire Asia is the premier tire magazine of Asia. We know we have miles to go before achieving our dream of inspiring business success everywhere. The magazines we publish, the books we bring out, the national and international conferences and workshops we organize are all aimed at achieving this great mission. We promise you we will try our best to live up to your expectations and even beyond. We believe that only through entrepreneurship and commitment at all levels, our country and our state can regain its past glory and get into the fast track of development. Look at our past to get a glimpse of what we can achieve in the future. More than 2,000 years ago, India and China accounted for 59% of the global economy, of which India's share was a staggering 33%. In the 17th century, India, China, Europe had similar share of global income, almost 23% each. Kerala too had a similar vibrant past. At one time, we were far ahead of others in quality of life, education, infrastructure, women's emancipation, and governance. Unfortunately, we slipped in many fields, and today we are a sick, sleeping giant. According to a Goldman Sachs study, by 2050, India will be the third largest economy after China and the US. Like India's emergence as a global power, I am sure Kerala will emerge from its slumber and become one of the most vibrant entrepreneurial states in this part of the world. Let us do our part to make the dream a reality.
This is indeed a special occasion for Dhanam family since it is their 25th anniversary. And I think at this stage, it is in the fitness of things that we raise a toast to Kurian, Maria, John, and the rest of the Dhanam family for sustaining this magazine over 25 years in a state like Kerala at a time when they started, business was a dirty word. Profits was not considered good. I think they deserve an applause. I'm sure most of you are familiar that the world is now facing a greatest challenge. Leadership is being challenged as never before. We call it the world of VUCA. V-U-C-A. Volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. Now, every business of today has to have a plan B. And this is the greatest challenge that is now facing leadership of today.
Mr. P.N.C. Menon, one of the most eminent business personalities of India and founder and chairman emeritus of Shobha Group, a man we all look up to, a role model for a whole nation.
Mr. P.N.C. Menon is the founder and chairman emeritus of Shobha Group of Companies. An accomplished Malayali businessman of global repute, Mr. Menon embodies a rare combination of outstanding qualities: leadership, vision, empathy, and commitment to quality and business ethics. After his success in West Asia, Mr. Menon entered the Indian real estate market, which was in dire need of quality construction. He founded Shobha Developers in 1995 with Bangalore as its headquarters. Shobha, a Rs 2,300 crore company, today has a pan-India presence. His firm is one of the largest in the real estate sector and the only backward integrated real estate company in India. The Shobha Group has recently launched a mega joint venture with the reputed Maidan Group to build Mohammed bin Rashid City in the heart of Dubai. The project will be built in over 1,100 acres of land with an area of development covering 47 million square feet. A philanthropist to the core with deep commitment to social responsibility, Mr. Menon is engaged in numerous charity works, though he refuses to call it charity. For him, it is an obligation to give back to society a share of what he has earned from it. Palakkad hosts many of his charitable ventures. He has adopted 2 economically backward panchayats in the district, Vadakancheri and Kirkancheri, where he runs several CSR projects, including a world-class school, hospital, and an old-age home. For his pioneering contributions, he was honored with several prestigious awards, including the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Puraskar by the President of India in 2009, the Lifetime Achievement Award by NDTV Profit in 2013, and the Golden Peacock Lifetime Achievement Award for Business Leadership by the Institute of Directors. Dhanam salutes this extraordinary global Malayali entrepreneur who has set an example for generations to come and bestows on him the Dhanam Lifetime Achievement Award.
So, moving on to Dhanam Lifetime Achievement Award presentation ceremony. For the award ceremony, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Kurian Abraham, founder, editor, managing director, Dhanam Publications. Along with him, I'd also like to invite on stage Mr. John S. Powith, joint managing director, Dhanam Publications. Mr. Sunny George Vargas, Group MD and CEO, Olam International. Mr. P.C. Nambiar, Director, Group Exim, Poonawalla Group of Companies, Director and Secretary, World Free Zone Organization, Geneva, Chairman, Export Promotion Council, EOUs and SEZs. Ms. Maria Abraham, Director and Associate Editor, Dhanam Publications. I would also like to invite on stage Ms. Aruna Sundararajan, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary and MD, KSIDC, to be a part of this award presentation ceremony. Let's welcome them with a loud round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment. Let's welcome Mr. P.N.C. Menon to please come on stage to receive the award.
Citation presenting Dhanam Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. P.N.C. Menon. A visionary entrepreneur who made quality the core pillar of his business and social commitment an abiding passion, Mr. P.N.C. Menon is the recipient of the first Dhanam Lifetime Achievement Award instituted by the magazine on the occasion of its silver jubilee. As the founder and chairman emeritus of Shobha Group, Mr. Menon is an epitome of integrity, hard work, and commitment to quality and business ethics. Setting a lofty example for the whole nation and generations to come, he passionately pursued his vision and set up a highly successful global business group. A perfectionist to the core, he has transformed Shobha Developers into one of the largest real estate players in the country with a turnover of rupees 2,300 crores. At a time when not many Indian corporates were keen on venturing into major CSR activities, Mr. Menon embarked on several novel initiatives for the uplift of the downtrodden and the socially neglected groups. These unique projects are aimed at human development through education, healthcare, employment, water supply, sanitation, housing, and social empowerment. For him, what he does is not charity, but an obligation to give back to society a share of what he has earned from it. Dhanam, Kerala's pioneering and #1 business magazine, salutes this eminent business personality and feels proud to honor him with the first Dhanam Lifetime Achievement Award.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, over to the words we were all waiting for, the man himself. Let's welcome Mr. P.N.C. Menon for the acceptance speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dhanam family, I have to thank, because I know Mr. Kurian and Maria for a long period of time. And thank you very much for this great honor. And I have only two, three observations, which with that I'll stop my, I don't know how to make a speech because I'm not educated. I don't have a degree. So I have to get a degree before I start talking. How do you become a leader? Who decides? Is it you become leader yourself or somebody accepts you as a leader? I say that, it is generally, suppose you've got a team of people working for you. They're going to accept you as a leader. You're definitely their boss, but not their leader. The acceptance of the leadership generally for me comes from the employees or the people who work under you. 3 requirements I have specified. Are you capable? Are you reliable? Are you fair? These three answers will have to be answered by the people who work under you. That creates a leadership. The most difficult challenge for me in my position as chairman of a group is to find the creative mind. We, like Sunny mentioned, we get a lot of executives who will deliver, who will, within the system, they're beautiful. Are they able to think completely out of the box? That is the most difficult thing which I've seen in my life, that you need creative managers. And out of all the people, Narayan Murthy always says, 10% of the engineers who pass out of the university, they're eligible to be employed. For me, when we employ thousands of people, we hardly find leaders. So the biggest challenge in my life has been how to find a leader, how to find a creative manager. Creative manager becomes a leader. Thank you very much.
I consider it a very distinct privilege to be invited today to deliver the keynote on the occasion of the Dhanam Award night today. At the outset, I'd like to thank John and Kurian for inviting me to do this. I also want to take the opportunity at the outset to thank the entire Dhanam family and congratulate them on a milestone moment. Being in business and surviving and prospering for 25 years is no mean feat, and this is one good example of visible leadership to be able to write that first chapter successfully. And I want to take this opportunity to wish the entire Dhanam family all the very best to the several chapters that still need to be written in the journey of Dhanam Group. So, wish you all the very best. I believe the world faces 7 major challenges. The first for me is food security. The second is water security. The third is energy security. The fourth is the impact of climate change. The fifth is inclusive growth. I don't know how many of you have read the French economist Thomas Piketty's book recently, which has created Waves, where he has said that despite all of this progress we have made as mankind, in the 20th century, we grew our GDP 20-fold. 20-fold. Yet, we increased inequality unlike any other era that we've all lived in. So the fifth development challenge is how do we find growth which is inclusive? The developed countries and the developing countries have grown by increasing inequality. It's not sustainable. The sixth developmental challenge that we face is enduring growth. How do you sustain growth without destroying the environment? How do you double food production for a growing population without destroying the environment? So what do leaders do? What do policymakers do? So when I talked about these 6, 7 developmental challenges, that is a way of unraveling what the future is going to look like. And then leaders have to go and stake a claim in that future and start managing the present from that future. So you are not developing a strategy long-term or a direction long-term or a vision long-term by extrapolating the past. All of the 6 people who are being rewarded here today or acknowledged here today or celebrated here today are people who have inducted and imagined the future for their industries, have gone and staked a claim in the future, and have managed the organizations from the present to get to that future.
So now it's time to begin our award presentation of the evening. As you're all aware, like all years, we have 5 award categories. Let's begin with our first award category, which is Dhanam Emerging Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2013. This year, the jury has selected Ms. Parveen Hafiz, Managing Director, Sunrise Hospitals.
Dhanam is proud to bestow on Ms. Parveen Hafiz, Managing Director of Sunrise Group of Hospitals, the Dhanam Emerging Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2018 Award.
May I request Mr. Venugopal to kindly hand over the award.
I would like to first extend my sincere gratitude to the management of Dhanam Publications for bestowing this prestigious award on me. I would also like to thank the jury for selecting me. I would like to especially thank my family, especially my daughters, Sonia, Aisha, and Mariam, for standing by me thick and thin, and not to forget my colleagues and my staff. Thank you very much, and a good evening to you all.
Congratulations once again, and thank you everybody on stage.